Overconsumption is truly everywhere, and it has become so normalized in our society, especially on social media. You can open up any social media app, and within a couple of seconds, you will likely see some type of content sharing with you this must-have item, or my new spring haul, or just sharing with you an unnecessary thing that you didn't even know existed. And because it's become so normalized in our world, us as consumers, we barely question it. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a handful of TikToks that are really good examples of not only how wild, but also how normalized our shopping behaviors have become. I did a video like this a couple months back, same thing, just reacting to TikTok videos, and I really enjoyed it. So here's the part 2. Now, as a disclaimer, this type of video is not about shaming anybody or tearing anybody down. It's simply about taking a look at different behaviors or patterns that contribute to overconsumption, especially in this age of, algorithms and the whole treat yourself culture. And with that, let's just dive in. Okay, so the first piece of content I have for you is a haul, and just a heads up, some of these videos are quite long, so I will be speeding through them, but I will slow down on whatever parts are the most relevant with what I want to talk about. So let's get into it.
I think I have a problem. So I recently discovered Whatnot. I kind of went berserk and all my packages finally came, so I want to open all of them. So it's about to be a very long video, so bear with me. First package of the day. I won this in a giveaway, so I didn't pay $1 for this. So, all right, next. These are my Airy swimsuits. This cute bathing suit top, this other cute bathing suit top.
A lot of swimsuits.
Oh,
damn.
I actually hate this. This swimsuit top, totally gonna resell that. Next, these ones I got for my boyfriend.
This is so interesting.
See how it says $8 or 3 brand new Nikes like apparel. So I got this for my boyfriend. I also got this one for him.
Just real quick, I don't know much about Whatnot. I'm going to be talking about that in a second, but it's kind of hard for me to believe that those items are real Nike items for that cheap. I don't really know. That's just speculation, but I'm just saying it's a little sus.
Anyways, the app is called Whatnot, and it's basically people are online like showing you the products and then you bid on it. And sometimes it's really good deals. And with trusted sellers like these, like you're getting the real deal. So that is my current shopping addiction. So yeah, I will be back with, I'm sure, more orders.
Okay, that was kind of a long video. I'm sure when I edit this video, I will skip through and maybe even cut out some parts of it. But I wanted to talk about this because I feel like the app, website, Whatnot has really grown in popularity. And I think it's a really good example of how it feeds into people's shopping addiction. I mean, even in the beginning of that video, the first thing she says is, I have a problem. Having a live auction like that is creating urgency, which of course is the whole point. Like that's the whole point in order to make sales. But this is the type of really addictive and gamified behavior that contributes to overconsumption and contributes to the type of shopping that has no ounce of critical thinking skills placed behind a purchase. The other thing that she talks about is winning a couple of giveaways. Giveaways kind of irk my nerves a little bit because a lot of the times it's like, did I need this thing or am I just accepting it because it's free? It still, in my opinion, comes out to clutter. It comes out to consumption. And yeah, I mean, there was also a couple times in the video where she didn't like the thing that she purchased. And I don't think that we're gonna score on every single item that we buy. We might bring it home after, making sure we analyze it and it seems well, and then we bring it home and we put it on and we're like, oh, I'm not really sure anymore. I think that's fine as long as it's not happening super often. But there were just too many times in that video where she said, I'm not sure, or I have buyer's remorse or anything like that. And to me, again, that screams that there just wasn't as much critical thinking behind the purchase as there probably should have been. And at the end of the video, she shares that she's planning on buying more and she's planning on posting more hauls. And this is kind of what bothers me about, among many other things, about influencer culture or even just like content creation culture, is that in order for you to create content a majority of the time, you have to be promoting something. So you have to buy something, consume something, promote it to your audience in the hopes that they will do the same, especially if you're earning some type of affiliate commission or you're being paid to talk about it. I just don't like it. Okay, so let's move on to the next video, which is all about some random Amazon finds.
Random Amazon finds you didn't know you needed. There's finally a solution to stop your Stanley from spilling with these leak-proof lids. They're designed to fit your tumbler, making it completely spill-proof. Plus, you can push the straw down when not in use to keep it clean. This is your reminder to waterproof your Uggs this season with this shoe spray. It repels stains and liquids and works on all materials. If you're still plugging your phone into CarPlay, you need this Bluetooth adapter. It connects your phone instantly to your car with no cords needed. This collagen overnight face mask is a lifesaver for the dry months ahead. Apply it white and it turns clear once fully absorbed, giving your skin deep hydration overnight. And finally, this 3-in-1 charger keeps your iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch powered up without needing to pack a million chargers while traveling.
I have a really hard time with these videos that are like Amazon finds that you didn't know you needed. If you didn't know you needed it, then do you really need it? I think these videos are generally framed to be helpful, but instead they're just justifying more impulse buying. The first thing that throws me off about this video is less about the actual video and more about the fact that people are spending $40 on a Stanley cup and the lid still leaks. So you're buying an item and then you have to buy an add-on just to make sure that it doesn't leak? Like, I don't really get it. Now, on the flip side, I do want to say that I think purchasing a shoe protector for your boots or your Uggs or whatever, I think that's actually a good idea. So this is one of those videos where it's like, not every single thing that she's promoting I think is really bad and like would be an impulse buy. Because if you have boots and you want them to last, or whatever type of shoe, and you want them to last through the winter, then you got to do what you have to do to protect them. So if that means buying some type of protector for your shoe, then I say, why not? Because then the shoe is going to last way longer and you won't have to replace them over and over again once they get destroyed. But then we look at the Bluetooth adapter thing, and again, I'm just like, well, if you have a cord that works, what's the point in getting a Bluetooth adapter? I mean, it takes literally 2 seconds to plug your phone in. I just don't really see the point in that, but I don't know. A single-use overnight face mask, why? Like, it's so not necessary. I hate single-use, any type of skincare makeup product, or pretty much any type of single-use product. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It feels so wasteful. And honestly, I will admit that 3-in-1 travel charger is cool. And as somebody who travels a lot, a part of me is like, could I use that? But then I go back and I think about the fact that I have traveled for years with the chargers that I have and that I use, and there's no problem. I'm not facing any type of issue or problem with the chargers that I have. So do I think it's handy? Potentially, but I just don't really think that I need something like that. So this is where a lot of videos like this are pushing products to solve problems that we don't even really have. Look, if you find something in one of these videos that you actually think will be useful in your life and it actually does solve a problem and you think that you'll be able to use it for years and years to come, then I think that is totally fine. But again, these videos are presenting a problem we didn't know we had, and that's the kind of shopping that adds up super duper quick and it turns into a lot of clutter because there's this disconnection with what actually serves you. And instead, you're just attracted to this item that you think is, again, going to solve a problem that you really don't have. All right, so this next video is about finding luxury outfits on Shein. Let's take a look.
I can't be the only one that is insanely obsessed with this girl's outfits. Anytime I need outfit inspo, the first thing I'm doing is going to her page. Even though all of her stuff is so cute, I'm more about shopping on a budget. So I take all of her outfits and screenshot them and use the reverse image search thing in Shein and find majority of the pieces for less than half the price. This one's only $14, and I think the one she's wearing is like 70 to 80. I want to say it's meshki, but you cannot tell me that those are basically not the same shirts.
I think it is totally normal and understandable for us to see something that we really like on somebody else and have the desire to recreate it. But I think where this type of mentality gets a little bit sticky is when you are so committed to finding the same exact piece on a website like Shein that you know is producing those items at a fraction of the cost at the expense of someone else or something else. Garment workers, safe working conditions, obviously a ton of consumption. Like Shein produces 1.5 million new SKUs every single year, not individual items, just new SKUs. So new styles. So in my head, when I see a video like this, I'm like, okay, but what do you have in your closet right now that could also get the job done? Maybe you have some type of denim top that you could add some of those, I think they were seashells, I'm not really sure, but you could add some of those buttons or whatever you want to call them on. Like sewing on a button is not that hard. Shein literally thrives on people wanting to dress like somebody else. That is their entire business model, is knockoffs and dupes or whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely not suggesting that we can't take inspiration from other people. I think that's the beauty of fashion and also the beauty of community and looking up to people and having aspirations, but there's so many things that we have to consider when we're doing that. First things first, is it realistic for us? Second thing, is it something that I could replicate with something that I already have? Like, can I achieve that same aesthetic with something I already own? And if not, can I head to the thrift store and find something that I could maybe modify? Or can I just live with the fact that I think this thing is cool, but I don't necessarily need to own it? She also said that that top she thinks is from Meshki. Do a Google image reverse search on Google and see if it's actually being sold used anywhere. I think we should try to disconnect from the cycle of constantly chasing aspirations and chasing items that maybe we can't afford, and taking a step back and realizing that it's perfectly okay to just admire something and leave it at that. All right, this next video is all about some unnecessary purchases.
Okay, this is everything I bought last month that was completely unnecessary. Number one, I bought this $60 candle at Indigo. It smells great, but I have a Baccarat candle. It's brand new because I only use it under a candle warmer. That's why there's no wick. It'll never burn out. So why did I need a $60 candle when I have a $150 candle? And number two, the Chanel liquid highlighter was in stock at Holt's one day when I went, so I bought it. But at home, I have a brand new Chanel highlighter that I've used 3 times. Different occasion to Holt's, a different day, I bought this lipstick. It's not even in here. I don't even know where it is. $70 lipstick. I have 50 lip products. This one takes the cake though. My friend gave me this Tom Ford shimmery body oil. I love it so much. I love it so much. Great. It's a great gift from a friend. So tell me why I'm at Holt's and I jump to buy the gift set because I'm so scared that they're going to discontinue a bestseller while mine is this full that now I have 2 more full ones. Now I know that I'm sick. I didn't need any of those 4 things because I have them in a different form or in the identical form at home.
I mean, you got to give her a little credit for her self-awareness. Like, come on. And that's the thing that honestly really stood out to me with this video is like, she's clearly aware of all these purchasing mistakes and why she shouldn't have purchased something. And I think this is really interesting because I think a lot of us do shop on autopilot where we're not really aware of the patterns and we're not really aware of the behavior that is causing some type of destruction. But when you can actually recognize and name the behavior and then you're still contributing to it, yikes. She has this really expensive candle that she probably should use more, but instead she went out and bought another pretty expensive candle. She has 50 different lip products, which is mind-blowing to me, but then she also can't find this $70 lip product that she just bought. And I thought that the whole body oil comment was really interesting because it seemed like she was buying out of this scarcity mindset where she was like, oh, I have this thing and I love it so much and it's still full, but what if one day it goes away? And I think that that also speaks to a problem that we have where we get super attached to certain items and we feel like life is going to be over if they're discontinued. Trust me, I am not throwing any judgment at her because I know very well how slippery this slope can get. But when you start to articulate the behavior and when you start to actually justify it, that type of self-awareness almost becomes a part of the equation. And I think a lot of people find the self-awareness entertaining because they can relate to it and they're like, you know, haha, me too. Like, I know I have an issue, but I can't stop. And I think that kind of just perpetuates the behavior even more. Awareness is only going to be helpful if it leads to reflection, and the reflection leads to action, which is basically what I talk about all the time on this channel, is like, as soon as you are aware that you're having some type of shopping issue or overconsumption problem or whatever, it is important to actually take action with it. Otherwise, it's just going to continue to justify and reinforce the same old habits over and over again. All right, this last video here is about a makeup bag collection. This video is 6 minutes long, and to be honest with you guys, like, I don't even want to stay here for that long watching it, so we'll watch a little bit of it, but I'm probably gonna cut it short.
There was a time where I had 300 makeup bags, but I have condensed my collection down to about 40 bags, and they all fit in these 2 drawers. So today I'm gonna do an updated makeup bag collection video. This fuzzy Chanel makeup bag was actually free with the Chanel Beauty purchase, I believe on Nordstrom's. I love it. This is a free pouch that you get when you buy Sol de Janeiro travel size, I think. Somebody correct me if I am wrong, but when you buy their products, you get this free bag. And this is one of the best free bags because it's clear and it's pink. Like, literally, I wanted to buy all of the different scents just to get the free bag. And then I also have the beauty bag from Marc Jacobs. I wish I could buy this in every single color, but I'm trying not to do that because that's something that I've done in the past and like it's totally not necessary. But I love this bag. It's a really great shape and it's really pretty in the inside. I also have this bag. This bag, you guys, you are all gonna need to run to Amazon to get it if you're like an organization girly like myself, because the way this opens is unlike any other makeup bag. When I saw this, I knew I had to have it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, it opens up like a filing system, and I think that is so...
Okay, we're gonna stop it because she just goes through 40 makeup bags. Okay, so first things first, this creator's name is literally Brooke the Shopaholic on TikTok. So like clearly there's, you know, there's like massive shopping consumption happening. But I do want to acknowledge that going from 300 to 40 makeup bags is great. Like, I think I was reading the comments on this video and a lot of people were like, so proud of you for downsizing, you know, even though 40 makeup bags is still a ton. But I don't know, I do want to give just like a little bit of credit there because she could have grown that collection to probably 500 makeup bags and just kept it going. So I don't know. It is really great, honestly, to see her questioning her habits, especially with the Marc Jacobs bag where she was like, I want this in a bunch of different colors, but I know that's not necessary. Like, that is fantastic. I think that is such a great start to recognizing, like, I don't really need this thing and I can just use the one I have. That kind of inner dialogue is so important, and it's where change actually starts. Do I think this person is going to become this extreme minimalist in their lifetime? Probably not. But if it means that they're able to look at certain purchases in their life and say like, I don't really need that, then that's growth and that is perfectly okay. Now, where I did see a little bit of an issue in this video, outside of the fact that she has like 40 makeup bags, is the fact that she got a lot of them for free. And something that I shifted in my own underconsumption journey is I stopped saying yes to free gifts, whether that was at the makeup store or that was like somebody giving me a free gift that I really didn't need or want. I just stopped saying yes to them. Now, I know that it sounds like she was intentionally buying things to probably access these makeup bags. So I don't know, like the behavior is a little bit different there. But I'm just saying, you as like somebody watching this video, if you're somebody who doesn't actually use those free like Clinique makeup bags or free, I don't even know what other brands. I mean, she was talking about Dior, I think. Like, if you don't actually need those makeup bags, you can say no to the gift. It is perfectly okay. I think this type of purchasing behavior seems small in the moment, but when it's constant, it can add up to, like I said, a lot of clutter. And also, just to be clear, I am not at all suggesting that you can never buy yourself anything fun and that it's required for you to lean into this hyper minimalist lifestyle. Like, not at all. I believe in loving what you own, but I also believe that things should serve a purpose in your life and they should have value in your life beyond the dopamine hit of just seeing your collection. Like, I think things should actually be used for the most part. So for me, it's not about the quantity of stuff that I own. It's more about the intention and the purpose of the item. And again, I know that's not the case for everybody, but this type of behavior can have such a strong effect on so many different parts of your life that I think it's important to recognize. And like I said, I think she is taking some steps to see, like, yeah, I don't need this thing in 14 different colors, and that's unnecessary. And for that, I say, good job. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see a part 3, let me know in the comments down below. We will never ever run out of overconsumption content to review and to react to. So if you want to see more, let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.